To Political Science Series Part 19. Today in this video we will discuss what is liberty and its safeguards. Okay, before starting our video, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon. So the first question arises in our mind that what liberty is. To understand this, we are going to study the etymology of liberty. The term liberty is derived from a Latin word liber, which means free or unrestrained. So it literally means that unrestrained freedom to do anything an individual wants, anything an individual likes to do in his life, in his state or country. Okay, and but this definition, this understanding of liberty is entirely wrong. Okay, because whenever you will ask a poor that what liberty is, he will tell you the different meaning of liberty. He will tell you that freedom and liberty is freedom from starvation, freedom from hunger. And whenever you will ask a person who lives in a despotic rule that what liberty is to him, he will tell you that freedom from this despotic ruler or despotic country is liberty. And whenever you will ask a person who is from a colonial rule or imperial rule, he will tell you that freedom from this imperial power is freedom. So there are lots of definitions and meanings of liberty to different circumstances. To understand what actual liberty is, we are going to study the definitions of different political scientists who have defined liberty in their own words, and after that we will conclude that what actually liberty is. So the first scholar or political scientist, who is G.H. Cole, defines freedom, liberty as it is a freedom of individual to express without any hindrances, and which things to express and in which medium he is expressing. He must have absolute freedom to express his thoughts in his actions. Okay, and this is the definition of G.H. Cole of liberty. And then afterwards Burns, a scholar who defines liberty as liberty to grow one's natural heights to develop his ability. Okay, so he defines liberty as it is agent of growth in human beings to develop their abilities, develop their personalities. So it is an agent to growth of human personality according to Burns. And after that, Lasky defines liberty as liberty is power to expand the choice by individual in his own way without any prohibition. According to Lasky, liberty is anything. If a person who wants anything by his choice, let him to do that work. There should be no prohibition, there should be no hindrance in his way, in his choice. Whatever he is going to do by his choice, there should be no prohibition. Okay, so from these definitions and from other scholars' definition, we can conclude that liberty has some attributes, characteristics, which are that liberty cannot be unlimited. Okay, if liberty is unlimited, one person will exploit other person's rights to liberty. Okay, so it cannot be unlimited. Liberty should be limited. Okay, after that, second characteristic of liberty, that it must be in positive content. There should be no negative content in liberty. Means I have liberty to kill somebody or murder somebody. It is a negative content, and it is a negative liberty granted to me. Okay, so liberty always should be in positive content. After that, the third characteristic of liberty is not incompatible with state actions, but on the other hand can be extended by it. it means that liberty is given to citizens by state and it cannot override state. Okay, these were three characteristics of liberty. And now definition of liberty is absence of unjust restraints and presence of conditions whereby one can develop his personality. Okay, what is liberty? Liberty is absence of unjust restraints, consider it unjust. Okay, and presence of conditions whereby one can develop his personality. So it is definition of liberty. And now I hope that you have understood the accurate understanding of liberty. And after that we are moving to the kinds of liberty. There are many kinds of liberty, but major kinds of liberty are three, which are natural, civil and political liberty. What is natural liberty? Natural liberty is absolute freedom to do anything. Okay, but natural liberty or freedom disappeared when states emerged, because when states emerged, uh, citizens gave up their absolute rights, absolute liberties to the state and accepted state law, which regulated natural liberty, which decreased natural liberty. Okay, so if there was absolute liberty, there would be exploitation of rights between two citizens and between among three, four, means among in whole state. After that, the second kind of liberty is civil liberty. This liberty is enjoyed by citizens in a state, means the liberty which is given to citizens by state, set in state law, is called civil liberty. Whatever state law permits, one has liberty to do that. Okay, and after that, what is political liberty? Political liberty is of participating of citizens, of individuals in state affairs without any restraints and hindrances. Okay, these were three kinds of liberty. And after that we are moving to safeguards of liberty. How can liberty be safeguarded? How can liberty be saved in any state? Okay, how can it be guaranteed in a state? So liberty is necessary for human personality and state development. So there are some safeguards of liberty. The first safeguard of liberty that is a rule of law, that all citizens must be treated equally. All citizens are equal before state law. No one should have any superiority in any by any reason of caste, color, creed, property, wealth, etc. All must be equal. If there is a poor citizen and rich citizen, both be treated in same manner. After that, second is independence of judiciary. Judiciary must be independent from political and other interventions. If there will be independent judiciary, their justice will be distributed among citizens. So it will safeguard liberty. And after that, there should be a Bill of Rights in state constitution, which will safeguard liberty of that state. And after that, democracy, which is best form of government, and it promotes liberty to citizens to vote, to speak, to participate in state affairs, and etc. And after that, vigilance means they should be citizens should be aware of their rights, their liberty. They must be active for their liberty, and they must strive for their liberty if it is being digested. After that, local self-government is secures liberty. Why it secures liberty? Because all citizens will govern themselves in grassroots. When they will govern themselves, they will not exploit their own liberties. Okay, so it also secures liberty. And after that, last is economic equality. All should be economically equal. When they will be equal, they will not exploit each other. Okay, these were 7 safeguards of liberty, and here our topic of liberty ends. And if you have not still subscribed our channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon. And we have also made other 18 videos before this video. You can watch those videos and get benefits from them, and we will inshallah make more videos, and our next video will be on rights and duties. Okay, so stay tuned, stay connected. Thank you very much for your precious time.